Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, I want to talk with you about something really real, something that actually touches the deeper parts of human nature. We're going to explore the hidden logic behind whales, those hard to break habits we all have, and how to handle unfairness and misunderstanding when they show up in our lives. First, let's talk about something a lot of us care about whales. Have you ever wondered why some people stay stuck in property? We often blame backlog, but according to the root of cause and effect, the root reason for being poor is usually a long-standing habit of trying to take advantage of others. In ancient wisdom, in Buddhism, this is called taking what is not given, basically a stealing or exploiting mindset. That kind of energy quietly pushes real will away from you. So, how do rich people actually get rich? They understand the complete opposite principle, giving or generosity. Wealth never comes from tightly grabbing or hoarding, it comes from giving. Look at someone like Elon Musk. He's poured tens of billions into crazy sounding projects like building houses on Mars and brain chips. He's generally supporting these things to happen, not just chasing immediately returns. Because he keeps giving that scale, money keeps floating back to him. If he just make money and kept it for himself, his family, on personal enjoyment, he never would have reached where he is today. Okay, there is a story over 2,000 years ago. There was a man known as Anapampedika, an incredibly wealthy merchant during the Buddha's time. He was super rich, but he spent his money helping the loneliest and most miserable people. From a normal business perspective, this poor fox wanted exactly high return investment, but he gave him with deep compassion. When you give from that kind of big-hearted place, you frequently align with something much higher. You naturally start moving toward pure, beautiful states of being. But most of us aren't live in that pure space. A lot of people are checked in what we call misconduct of desire, getting deeply hooked on certain craving or hobbies and finding it almost impossible to break free. To overcome these desires, we first have to see the true nature of greed, anger, and ignorance. At that core, these mental states are filthy and repulsive. Once our minds get influenced by the world around us, it's like throwing a white sheet of paper into a dye vat. The color gets absorbed deep into the fibers. No matter how hard you wash it, it never goes back to pure white. At this point, you might think, well, then we're permanently polluted. But here's the mind blowing truth: that aware, knowing part of you, the real you that you can see, hear, and feel, has never actually been stained. In Buddhism, it's called your true nature or Buddha nature. It's like lapis lazuli, a flawless glass. No matter how dirty the environment is, it doesn't absorb any stains. Throw it in the mud, pull it out, rinse it with water, it's clean again. Our true nature is exactly like that. It can witness beauty and ugliness, good and bad, but it itself remains untouched, unbound, undying, unchanging. The sad part is, right now, most of us like a piece of lapis lazuli sitting at the bottom of the cesspool. Our nature is still pure, but we've grown so addicted to the food, fun, and drama in that cesspool that we refuse to leave. If someone tried to put us out, we might even get angry and fight them, thinking they're taking away our happiness. That's our biggest delusion. So, how do we trap ourselves in this mess? Through what we say every single day: false speech. You might think, I don't lie to people. But the truth is, most of what ordinary people say is false speech. Why? because we constantly put our own subjective labels on everything. For example, we strongly believe certain foods are delicious or disgusting, but in reality, things themselves don't have those qualities. Delicious is just a label created by our upbringing and environment. Some people think cow's dung soup is the greatest thing ever, while others love stinky fermented fish that smell like a corpse. People race with it craving, others feel sick just smelling it. When we treat this personal label as absolute and spread it around, that's false speech. So if you want to raise your level of awareness, the best advice is often simple. Talk less. Stop casually labeling everything. When you see through these false labels and stop being fooled by them, you start to develop the clear, unhindered wisdom of a sage. Someone with this wisdom understands the origin and direction of things. They know people are just sticking labels on everything so they don't get polluted. They become like a lotus flower in water, untouched and unstained, while most people are like cotton, soaking up all the dirty water and wanting more. When you bring this kind of understanding back into daily life, your whole perspective flips. If someone slanders you, curses you, or even hates you one day, you won't get angry. Instead, you might genuinely say in your heart, "Thank you." Why? The Diamond Sutra explains it clearly. When people mistreat you, they're actually helping you clear away heavy negative karma from your past. They're helping clean the cesspool inside your mind. They're sacrificing their own reputation to help wash away your dirt. If you don't feel grateful for that, you are truly ungrateful. So at the end of this video, I want to leave you with a powerful line. Do not trust your own mind. Your mind is unreliable. Don't believe your thoughts and opinions. Most of them are just subjective labels you pick up along the way. They are not the truth. Next time your mind wants to complain or label someone, try to catch it. Let go of the calculations and attachments. Because deep down, you've always been the pure, unstained lapis lazuli. That's what I wanted to share today. If you have your own thoughts on this, drop them in the comments. I'd like to read and discuss with you. See you in the next video. That's all for today. Thank you so much. May the Mary benefit all sentient beings.